Bryan Davis travelled the route of St. Mary's, Queen's Park Cricket Club, Trinidad and Tobago, and the West Indies.
I think I was formulated as a batsman by Pa Leong, Kelvin Leong at St. Mary's College. I played well for St. Mary's in the North Zone, which was the senior grade, and you played against people who were playing for Trinidad and even some for the West Indies like Jazwick Taylor, because his club played in the senior grade, which was like what you'd call Premier 2 in Trinidad now. That's where I captained St. Mary's, so we played against these tough people. You're there and you're playing and the ball getting hit all over the place and you're losing every match. So our big match for the year was anytime we had to play QRC, because we were the only two colleges playing in that division. And that was, but they thought that the colleges should play there, because that is the breeding ground to improve your cricket.
But for Bryan, who came from a cricketing family with his brother Charlie, having also played for the West Indies as a middle order batsman, it all started for him in the North Zone of the Trinidad Cricket Council League.
North Zone was the whole part of my development process. North Zone I played for. I represented North every year in the North-South matches. I was captain of the Colts team, which in those days were under 20 of North Zone. So I was the skipper. I played in North Zone. I was developed by North Zone. The North Zone League was what we played in. So that's the importance of the North Zone in my whole cricket career coming up. North cricket was always important to me because I was born in Belmont, I was born in the North, grew up in the North, and I always felt I watched all my football in front of the grandstand, walking distance from home. So I was a proud Belmontonian, right? And I therefore was always a Northman to the core.
With the West Indies, he was the opening partner against Australia with Conrad Hunt.
March '65 was the first Test series I played in. I went to Jamaica for the first Test match, but I was the 12th man. And they called it the battle for the World Championship because we had beaten England, Australia had beaten England. They didn't used to count South Africa in those days because of their apartheid policies. So Simon Hurst got injured in that first Test match. He opened the batting with Conrad Hunt. So they brought me in to open the batting in the second Test.
That was here.
That was here.
You made something like 64 or something?
I made 54 in the first innings and 58 in the second innings. And actually 58 was the highest score, the top score, that innings. It was a dead Test match. Flat wicket, and it just went on and on. Only 3 innings were completed in the whole match. Then we went to Guyana. I was considered then a surety, and I got on the side. I made 28 and 17. And then in Barbados, I got 8 in the first innings. And the second innings, we were chasing 200 something to win. And Conrad and I put on 145 for the opening partnership, which was a new record against Australia.
Bryan also had a stint of playing professional cricket with the English county. There he played with the Welsh team Glamorgan. As Bryan says, but for his grounding in the zone, his national and international career would not have been possible.
I was surrounded by Test cricketers at Queen's Park here. You got an idea of everything. And not only Queen's Park players, but Andy Gantom, Nairon Ascali. I got a chance, I talk cricket all the time with them. And all the ideas you got from them, you develop yourself. And the cricketer develops himself. I've enjoyed myself. I've had a wonderful career. And thanks to all the administrators in the past who have given so much to our cricket, like the North Zone cricket people, and people nowadays who are still doing it for a very little reward. But the cricketers get some reward because they are recognized when they go out and they play and they represent. But those in the background, people don't know how much work they are putting in. So my last would be to thank all of them who had a part in playing for where I am now.